All right, let's answer this question before us. It is question 5, and it says the following. The histogram below displays the distribution of population density in people per square kilometer for 53 countries. The horizontal scale of the histogram is log population density. So we're dealing with a log scale here. So this right here is a log scale. As you can see, log population density. So that's very important for us to consider, that we're dealing with a log scale here. It says, based on the histogram, how many countries have a population density, important, less than 10 people per square kilometer, less than 10 people per square kilometer. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at my scale and appreciate something. And that is that if this is a log scale, then this 1 is 10 to the 1, so 10. This 2 is 10 to the 2, which is 100. 10 squared is 100. This 3 is 10 cubed, which is 1,000. So 1 with 3 zeros. This is 10 to the 4, which is 10,000. So 4 zeros. Now, 0 is 10 to the 0, right? Now 10 to the 0, anything raised to the 0 is always going to be 1. Then I have 10 to the negative 1, which is going to be 0.1. So now, when it's saying how many countries have a population density less than 10, well, here's 10, right? 1 is 10, because it's 10 to the 1, 10. Less than 10 will be everything here and everything here. So that will be 5, and that will be 2. So I simply have to go 5 plus 2, which is equal to 7. My answer is 7 there. That's what it is. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is the answer. So we're done. Another way to think this through is to go, all right, I'm dealing with log of the population density, the log of the population density. So I could say, all right, I've got log. Now, remember, it's always to the base 10. They haven't written base 10 because it's assumed. It's assumed it's the base 10. Your calculator will also assume that you've got a base of 10. So I could say log of 10 is equal to my, my values here. So 1, 2, 3, whatever it's going to be. We should be immediately able to look at this and recognize that my answer here is going to be x is equal to 1. The reason being is because we know that this number right here, the way that a log works now, this number right here is my base. So that is my base. This number right here, so what it equals to, that is the power. So let's write that there. That is the power. And then finally, this number here is the answer. All right, so this is going to be the answer. So obviously, x has to be equal to 1. 10 raised to the what power is equal to 10. X has to be equal to 1 there. You could do this on your CAS. You could come over here and go control log. Remember, you don't have to type in 10 there because it assumes that it's 10. Type in 10. It's going to be 1. Can you see how it popped it right in there when we hit enter? So log 10 to the 10 is 1. So in other words, we just want everything less than 1. So everything less than 1. So you'd come up here. Well, here's 1. Everything less than 1, 5, 2, there. So I've taken a bit of time here because it's important that you understand, different ways of doing this and how logs work. And also the reason why I'm going through this is because obviously this wasn't a question that was well done. And that's why they've given us a bit of a spiel on the examiner's report, just explaining it to us here. In the Northern Hemisphere, they unfortunately don't give us a breakdown of the percentages of people who got this right or wrong, but it still gives us a spiel on questions that obviously people had trouble with. All right, I did circle the answer, didn't I? I didn't, yeah, see. I actually wanted to highlight the answer because that's what I'm going for. Let's come back here. Let's read this again. On a log scale, a number is equal to 10 raised to the power of n would be shown as n. So that's exactly what we said over here, right? We said 1 is 10 to the 1, 2 is 10 to the 2. And that's what they're telling us here. A number is equal to 10 raised to the power of n would be shown as n. Hence, a population density of 10 is shown on the horizontal log scale as 1, since 10 is equal to 10 to the 1. The frequencies where population density is less than 10 compared to frequencies where log population is less than 1 is 2 plus 5 is 7. That's how you do it. Hopefully that has made sense. And I'll see you in the next one.